Welcome back to my Jets Connected franchise here on Madden 19. Today we have to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. We are coming off of a bit of a losing streak, which is definitely unfortunate, but hopefully we can turn it around this week against a very good team. But then it does not get much easier after that. We take on the Patriots and then the Texans as well, two other very good teams. We have a couple experience points to use right now. Avery Williamson has one, and Jordan Jenkins has another one. So right now, I'm just kind of looking at what I want to get up on Avery Williamson. I am going to go into field general, trying to get his, scheme fit still retained, but it does not happen actually. He gets a 2 overall boost, which isn't too bad. 87 overall now, run stopper. Doesn't happen too frequently, but, it happens every once in a while. Jordan Jenkins, I'm also just looking here what I want to get him up, or what stats I want to get up. I think I want to get up finesse move, just to try to make him as good in that area as possible. So we are going to do that. Let's see if we can get up finesse move. We do get it by 1 and then tackle by 2, which is not too bad. So yeah, today we have to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm really not looking forward to this game, honestly. They will probably manhandle us. But here's a look at the sliders. I changed a couple things around. I honestly don't remember what I changed around, but if anyone cares what the sliders look like, here they are. Then I'm pretty sure after this, I go ahead and look at the injury report. If you guys haven't noticed yet, this is a post-commentary right now. I kind of forgot to record the live com part of this before I played the game. That's my fault. Next week, it should be back to normal. But Trevor Williams is out 3 more weeks for us, which sucks because he's our best corner. We won't have him against, the Eagles. Pretty good wide receivers. And then the Eagles don't have any injuries. Let's look at the roster, though. Carson Wentz, Jay Ajayi, Corey Clement, Donald Pumphrey, and then Alan Foshee is a new player. I know they have 4 pretty decent running backs. They're Freddie Stevenson, the starting fullback, Alshon Jeffrey, Nelson Aguilar, but then they have Sherman Hannon, a very good-looking rookie wide receiver. 24 years old is a bit concerning, I guess, if I wanted to draft him, but he should develop into a beast one day. Zach Ertz still the tight end. CJ Uzama, of course, the backup since we have Dallas Goedert now. Alan Pittman, the replacement to Jason Peters, I guess. He's not very good. Steven Wisniewski, the left guard. Jason Kelsey, the center. This right side is fantastic, obviously. Brandon Brooks, the right guard. Lane Johnson, the right tackle. Brandon Graham, starting at left end. Of course, they have great depth at these positions here. Michael Bennett, Derek Barnett, Josh Sweat, all pretty good there. Fletcher Cox starting at defensive tackle. Timmy Jernigan right behind him. Elijah Qualls, the third string. Nigel Bradham, 85 overall, but they have Francis Massey, a rookie left outside linebacker. Doesn't look too bad. Jordan Hicks, Rameek Wilson are the middle linebackers. I kind of doubt Rameek Wilson will play all that much. Jameson Cherry is the rookie right outside linebacker for this team. Ronald Darby, Jalen Mills, and Sidney Jones are the starting 3 cornerbacks. Rasul Douglas also is there. All the guys who are pretty good, all over a 70 at least. Of course, Ronald Darby, the best of the bunch. Rodney McLeod and that Richards guy are the starting free safeties, or just the free safeties in general. And then Malcolm Jenkins and Michael Thomas, strong safeties. Jake Elliott, kicker. Brad Nortman, punter. Now, I think we are able to get into this game here. Honestly, don't know what to expect from the Jets. They struggled the past 2 weeks. Once against the Steelers, and then against the Bengals, I believe. And the Bengals are really not that great of a team in Madden. The Eagles are a far better team. Then honestly, I don't know if they're a far better team than the Steelers. I was going to say the Eagles are a far better team than both of them. But still, the Eagles have one of the best rosters in the game. Like overall-wise, they're probably closer to like a 90 overall, 89-ish at this point. But the Jets are coming out in some throwback uniforms. They don't look too different from their current uniforms today. I just wanted to change it up a little bit, change up the scenery, see what we can do. This is a home game, though. Of course, the Eagles very familiar with this stadium. Of course, just a different home team. Of course, the Giants play here, so they're very familiar playing in this stadium. But Carson Wentz throwing passes here to Alshon Jeffrey, I believe. Let's see who it's going to hone in on. It's going to take the time to look at Alshon Jeffrey. Last week had a monstrous game. 11 catches, 146 yards, 1 touchdown, and a long of 24. So he's going to try to replicate that today. Carson Wentz, I'm sure, is going to try to take some deep shots. And there's Doug Peterson looking as calm as ever. 2nd and 10 now for the Jets on their first drive. The handoff goes to Avery Cross. Looked kind of open, but Brandon Graham playing kind of interior right now. Kind of just blows up that run. The Jets really couldn't do anything there on 3rd down. So the Philadelphia Eagles have the ball. Jay Ajayi gets the handoff, gets blown up there by Jordan Jenkins. It is going to bring up a 3rd and 7 now. Carson Wentz under center. Takes a snap. Pretty deep drop, like a 7-step drop there. Tries to throw it over the middle. Avery Williamson, though, dives for it. Intercepts the pass. Great coverage there on Zach Ertz. Of course, one of the best tight ends in the NFL. Avery Williamson was there to lock him up, though. 3rd and 3, Sam Darnold fires a quick slant to Robbie Anderson for the 1st down. Not a flashy completion there, but it was good enough to get the first. 3rd and 6 now for the Jets. Sam Darnold in a pretty clean pocket. Checks this one down to the right side. Gives it to Council. Doesn't get too much playing time. Only picks up a gain of like 3, so the Jets will settle for a field goal. The Eagles now stacking that right side of the offensive line with the 3 tight end set over there. It doesn't really matter, though. Jordan Jenkins still comes off that side. I'm pretty sure they all ran out for routes. No one really stayed back to block or anything. 3rd and 15 now for Carson Wentz and his Philadelphia Eagles. Wentz is going to sling this one to the left side. The pass is there to Bruce Ellington for the first down. Ellington actually goes down with an injury, but I don't think it's too long term. I'm pretty sure he comes back at some point in this one. 1st and 10 now. Wentz setting up the play action, rolling out to his right, fires across the field again. Alshon Jeffrey is there for the catch, his tall number 2 kind of target. I think Zach Ertz is probably his favorable target on this team. 1st and 10, another play action, rolling out to the left this time is Wentz. He actually fumbles the football, though. Trell Basham got in there, I'm pretty sure, to force the fumble, but Jay Ajayi could recover it. So it's going to be 3rd and 23, Carson Wentz. No backfield or no running back look for him. He tries to scramble. Jordan Jenkins comes up with the tackle from behind. Even if Jenkins didn't get that tackle, I'm sure Carson Wentz would have been stopped pretty short. 1st and 10 now, Sam Darnold firing one. That's really good coverage there by number 22. I think that's Sidney Jones. I believe that's Sidney Jones. That was a good throw. That was a good catch. I should know the numbers on the Eagles. I'm just not good with numbers in general. Tevin Coleman, though, takes his handoff to the outside. Great blocking over to that side of the field, and Tevin Coleman goes down with an injury. That's like his story so far. He gets... Every once in a while, he'll come in, get a huge game, but then get hurt or something like that. Dallas Goedert, though, streaking up the seam, cannot hold on to the pass. That was a decent decision. Good throw there by Darnold. Goddard could not reel it in against his old team, though. Carson Wentz now under pressure, and then Montgomery gets back there. Stephen Montgomery, I believe, gets back there for the sack, the rookie cornerback. Pretty sure he was like one of the first selections for this Jets team in the draft. 3rd and 14 now. Carson Wentz throws it to the outside to Nelson Aguilar. He actually comes back before the line of scrimmage, not the line of scrimmage, the first down marker to catch it, but his forward progress will be enough for a first down. 3rd and 6 now. Play action goes to Jay Ajayi. Carson Wentz dropping back. Very clean pocket, absolutely no one near him. Throws it to the left side, deep down the sidelines, nearly intercepted there by Darren Lee. And the Eagles will be forced to punt as Darren Lee just shuffles down the sidelines, not really too sure what he's doing. Sam Darnold, though, trying to set up a screen to Counsell. He's a very fast wide receiver, makes a move, going down the sideline, is going to be able to pick up a pretty good game there. The biggest game, maybe the biggest game. I'm not sure if Tevin Coleman's was any bigger, but that was a great play there. Fletcher Cox this time, too quick. The left guard couldn't even get there in time to get that trap block, but it's okay, I guess. It's not really okay. Anyway, though, Sam Darnold trying to fire this one to Dallas Goedert, but the pass is broken up, and the Jets will settle for another field goal. So right now, the score is 9-3, very boring. Avery Williamson in coverage, pretty decent coverage there. Alshon Jeffrey just muscles his way forward for that catch. 2nd and 10 now for Philadelphia. Carson Wentz dropping back to pass. Looks like he's trying to go to like Jay Ajayi or something. He does end up going to him in the end after, his route was pretty much finished and he tried to do whatever he wanted. They would pick up the first down on that next play there pretty easily. 2nd and 9 now. The pass is intercepted there by Darren Lee. Jumps in front of the route really nicely. Only one more man to beat. It was Lane Johnson, who was pretty fast for his position, but he is stopped, not going to get a pick 6 on that one. Kind of surprising Darren Lee doesn't outrun Lane Johnson. Avery Cross, though, gets the same handoff that Tevin Coleman got a little bit earlier. Jukes a man out, wins a tackle battle, gets tackled from behind, though. That was a huge gain for the Jets. That outside zone's been working a lot better than inside runs against this team, which pretty much, makes a lot of sense. Keewan McGee, though, this time catches the drag route underneath, takes it for a first down as well. But, of course, yeah, the Eagles' defensive line much stronger in the interior, I'd say, than the exterior. 3rd and 5 now. Sam Darnold trying to find someone and goes down. Jordan Hicks gets the sack there from in the middle linebacker position. Another field goal. 12-3. Hopefully you guys like field goals here. Carson Wentz tries to set up a play action to Jay Ajayi. What is he going to try to do? He's taking a deep shot to his receiver. Alshon Jeffrey beats by the coverage, gets wide open there, somehow gets behind the safeties. Marcus May did not play that deep enough, but this Jets defense has been pretty good on the goal line these past couple of years. Jay Ajayi here gets stuffed on first down for a loss of 3. They're at the 5-yard line. Carson Wentz out of the pistol here. Jay Ajayi behind him. Wentz trying to throw it to the right, nearly intercepted there by Jamal Adams. Probably should have been, or was that Avery Williamson? I don't know. Probably should have been an interception. My video glitched right as that pass was deflected. Jay Ajayi takes his 3rd down handoff and will not get the touchdown. So it was at one point 1st and 2, or 1st and goal at the 2-yard line, and they didn't even capitalize on it. The Jets would do absolutely nothing with their next drive, so the Eagles would get the ball back again. Ellington catches his pass on the sidelines. Jamal Adams got kind of confused there, I guess. I don't know what was up with that. Eddie Goldman also goes down with an injury. Now Carson Wentz, no running back behind him, throws it over the middle to Zach Ertz, trying to force the ball to him, I think a little too much here. And Darren Lee gets that interception, negating any points on that drive. The halftime report in this one won't be too long. We're just taking a look at some games around the league. The Dolphins and the Bills notably are losing right now, and I'm pretty sure the Patriots have a bye week today. So that's good for the division at least. Hopefully the Jets can be the only team in this division this week to get a win. But Carson Wentz now, play action, fires at CJ Uzomah, who seems to be having a better game than Zach Ertz right now. I think the Jets are just really trying to take Ertz out of the game. They know how much of a weapon he could be. 3rd and 6 now. Carson Wentz under center, dropping back, a shorter drop. Fires to the left, nearly caught off the deflection. That was a great pass break up there by Montgomery, but it almost got deflected right into Alshon Jeffrey's hands. This will set up like a 59-yard field goal for Jake Elliott, but the winds were in his favor, and he knocks that one through. So 3rd and 3, the score 12-9. Very boring game right now. I'm pretty sure it's 7 field goals currently, which is not what you want to watch. But Avery Cross picks up the first down there. Sam Darnold dropping back, doesn't like what he sees, so elects just to run right up the middle. No one was spying him. Nobody was in the middle of the field. He gets a very easy first down, takes this one to the Eagles side of the field. 1st and 10 after that one. Sam Darnold is going to throw this one over the middle to Council, who's kind of emerging a little bit this game. He hasn't been too active these past few weeks, but the Jets definitely want to get him more active into this game. 3rd and 7. Darnold feels the pressure. The pocket collapses. He steps up, moves to the right, fires to Avery Cross, who gets open. He is a great route runner, so even if I do get a better running back, I say this all the time, Avery Cross is definitely going to have a spot on this team. Speaking of Cross, he's going to try to punch this one in, but he's not able to. They take it to the 1-yard line. The Jets better score here. If not, the offensive coordinator needs to get fired. It's okay, though. His job is safe as of now, I guess, because Anderson catches the touchdown pass. The first touchdown of the game coming in the second half. It's just not really what you want to see. Delayed handoff there from Carson Wentz to Jay Ajayi. Breaks out of the tackle immediately and nearly gets a first down. It's going to be 3rd and inches. Let's see what the Eagles decide to do. They actually call a wide receiver screen, which Avery Williamson reads beautifully. Nelson Aguilar had nowhere to go, loses about 5 yards, and the Jets will get the ball back. That was a terrible play call. I don't really know what the Eagles were doing there. Sam Darnold, though, elects to run the ball once again, sees no one is in front of him, easily picks up a first down there on 3rd and 9, I think. It's going to be another 3rd and long here. 3rd and 11. Sam Darnold trying to look for Robbie Anderson, who was sort of open. The pass just was not there. Luckily, that wasn't intercepted or anything. 2nd and 4, another 5-wide situation. These have not been good looks for the Eagles so far today, but that might change right now. Nelson Aguilar makes a great catch. Carson Wentz kind of threw that immediately when he realized what coverage it was. 2nd and 4. Play fake goes to Jay Ajayi. Carson Wentz feeling the pressure. Gets sacked by Terrell Basham, who logs his 2nd and a half sack today. I was going to say 2nd and a half, but that's not really correct. Carson Wentz, though, feels the pressure there. Gets hit as he throws the ball and throws it out of bounds. So another really long field goal here. This time the wind is not on the side of Jake Elliott, so this one is going to be returnable. Avery Cross catches it. I've really never returned a kick in Madden before. I don't remember the last time I did it. Cross taking it. Makes a bunch of men miss with that spin move, and now he has a ton of green space in front of him. Let's see if he can house this one. Let's see if he can get a kick 6. Come on, Avery Cross. Book it down the sideline. He's not going to make it. Wins the tackle battle, but Zach Ertz, I think, is able to catch him in the end. That was a really bad play there by the Eagles. I feel like they should have tried to, punt it or something because the wind was not in their favor. That was like a 60-yard field goal. Even with no wind, that's still a tough kick to make. But it's going to be 3rd and 3. Sam Darnold taking like a deep 7-step drop, I'm pretty sure. Jordan Leggett catches that one. Don't see too much of him. Did he get the first down? Yes, he did. He got 4 yards. It didn't really look like he got it, to be honest. 3rd and 3, though. In the pistol is Sam Darnold trying to connect on this play that didn't work earlier, and it will work right now. Robbie Anderson catches it, and I guess the ball crossed the plane because they are going to give him a touchdown, his 2nd touchdown on the day. 26-9. Jets kind of broke this game wide open. Let's see what the Eagles can do, though, to retaliate. Carson Wentz throwing this one over the middle. That's a beautiful touch pass, but that's also a huge hit there on Zach Ertz. He has been pretty nullified today. I think he's only had a couple grabs, not for that many yards as well. Carson Wentz now, really no pressure. Offensive line has been okay so far today. Zach Ertz catches that one. The Jets, pass rush has actually been pretty effective. They've had like 4 or 5 sacks so far against this good Eagles offensive line as well. 2nd and 2, nearly intercepted there by Avery Williamson. That would have been Wentz's 4th of the game. 3rd and 2 now. Let's see what Carson Wentz can do. Hands this one off to Jay Ajayi, trying to fight through the traffic, but cannot pick up the first down. It's going to bring up 4th and inches. Stack on the right side of the offensive line of the Philadelphia Eagles again. Carson Wentz with the play action, fires back across the field to Alshon Jeffrey. Nice play design there. Got everyone from the Jets moving to the right side. But the Eagles would settle for a field goal at some point on that drive. They did not capitalize with any kind of touchdown or anything, so Avery Cross runs this one to the right side for a gain of like 6. That was like the last interesting thing that happened on the Jets drive, so the Eagles will get the ball back again. And Jets trying to run out the clock a little bit at this point. There's another sack. Jordan Jenkins, 1.5 sacks on the day. Carson Wentz no running back behind him or next to him or anything. Ellington catches this one. He does come back into the game. Carson Wentz, though, up over 330 yards. Can't just look at the yardage, though, because he's not really having the best day currently. 2nd and 9. Carson Wentz, that was a good throw, though, to Nelson Aguilar for the first down. 350 now for him. 359, actually. That was also Darren Lee's 5th tackle, I believe. Carson Wentz in the pocket, throws this to Nelson Aguilar, fights through some traffic, and is able to stumble his way into the end zone. So finally, the Philadelphia Eagles get a touchdown. They pretty much need this onside kick, though, if they want any hopes of making a comeback here. Darren Lee falls on the football, and the Jets snap their losing streak. Carson Wentz, 447 yards. But you can't just look at yards. He actually had a really bad day. He had 3 interceptions, could have had like 5 if a couple other things, went the way of the Jets. Sam Darnold didn't do too much in the air, was pretty safe with it though. Avery Cross wasn't great. His average plummeted though near the end of the game where the Eagles kept blitzing everyone. He did lead, I guess tied with Robbie Anderson for catches today. Anderson had 61 yards and 2 touchdowns. Council 4 for 48, not too bad out of that slot position there. Blocking wasn't too bad today. A couple guys let up 1 sack. I'm all right with it, especially against this Eagles D-line. Not really too bad at all. Jamal Adams, though, 12 tackles, leads the team. Avery Williamson has 9. 1 tackle for loss for a couple guys there, as you can see. And then a bunch of sacks today. Terrell Basham had a great game. Jordan Jenkins had a great game. And then Stephen Montgomery came on the corner blitz one of these times. Darren Lee, 2 interceptions. Avery Williamson, 1 interception. So, we snapped the losing streak, which is nice. Hopefully we can start a win streak here. But thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.